public school choice came out, and so what that said is, what that is we passed a bond to build all these new schools because they need it. 49th Street, for example, is over 100 years old school, dilapidated, in ruins, bungalows, tons of bungalows. They were only meant to be temporary. So they built brand new schools to alleviate the overcrowding, and so that I was very grateful that my kids are going to go to a brand new school. Some of my kids that live by that school are going to go to a brand new school. That's cool. You know what I mean? But with this public school choice, the district said anybody who wants it can bid on it. Whoever has the best school plan will get the school. And so our school board is elected officials, and so a lot of them are corrupt. And so even Antonio Viragosa, he was corrupt. He ran for governor, and all the money, if you follow that dark money, where it came from the California Charter Schools Association, and so he got tons of money from them, and they have always been in LA trying to infiltrate and run out their plan, and they've been successful. So they're dumping tons of money on school board candidates for their elections. Wow. I think our last one, they spent $11 million on a school board race.
For a school board race?
For a school board race, yeah.
For elementary school?
No, it's LAUSD, the entire.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was just in elementary.
But still,
wow.
And that's taxpayer money.
It's corporate money that wherever they
the charter.
No. So the Charter Association, their goal, their campaign is to more charter schools, spread out the charter schools. And so we have like Eli Broad, the Walton family, which are from Walmart. And so a lot of corporations, a lot of folks, they want to privatize public education. That's their goal. They want to segregate schools. So anyways, they do that. So public school choice, and so I had to organize a team from different schools, and go out and put together a plan, and so I organized all these people to come together, and we came out with all the components, the best kind of instructional plan, research over 2 years, free of our time. Like every other day, we get together and do writing to come up with the best plan, research, go visit schools, and so we came up with that's where Smart Academy came in. Our dream school we want, and so 2 years later the board approved it. They said they liked it, but we had to compete, like I said, with charters. They're paid writers, school plan, you know what I mean? Wow. And we had to compete with them. So
Smart Academy, how did you come up with that name?
Science, Math, and Art Academy.
Science,
nice
Math,
cool acronym, Smart Academy. We smart here, so
that was pretty smart there, Mike.
Yeah, so but our plan was like so ambitious in there, dream school, we're gonna have this, we're gonna have that. So it meant a lot of professional development for the teachers. That year I got pink slipped, and so even when it opened up, I wasn't able to work there because I got pink slip.
What is pink slip?
Pink slip means you're laid off, because like my third year of teaching, I got a pink slip because they were making cuts, and so first hired, first fired, and then it's
what year was that?
And it's only fair 2010.
Okay.
Or no, 2008. Yeah, 2008.
So that was like around the crash.
Yeah.
So was it the whole collapse? Is that
exactly?
Okay.
Exactly. And so so that happened. Got a pink slip. And like I said, I was glad that I didn't get hired because it was so ambitious. But we got to pick the people we wanted to go in that school. We hired them. We hired our principal. I know she was part of the plan too. So I know the school's in good hands. It was very successful. But I was glad I didn't get hired there because it was a lot of work there. And I knew, like I said, when things happen in life, your life is written out. Maktub, which is the Arabic saying.
You say Maktub? Yeah. Oh my God. That's from my favorite book, The Alchemist.
That's where I got it from, too. That's where I got it from.
I was going to get that. I'm actually going to get that tattoo on me.
That's
it's already
awesome.
written.
What is it again?
Maktub.
Maktub.
You want to spell it out for him?
No.
Yeah, it's Maktub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway.
So anyways, yeah,
Hey.
so that didn't happen there.
It's meant to be.
Yes.
So you didn't actually ever work at the Smart School.
No, I didn't.
You just created
Smart
it was
Academy.
Created it.
a Smart Academy. I'm sorry. But your legacy's still there.
Right. So, yeah, I got pink slip, and then when I got pink slipped, I was ready to move back to the Bay because it was a long. Usually they give you pink slip, and they because by law you have to put them out by March, and then they'll let you know by the end of that school year that you're going to get hired back. But I didn't get hired back in summer. I was like ready to pack up, like ready to move back to the Bay. And then I get an email, I get a phone message saying report to Hatem Academy in Pacoima, California. I was like, where in the hell's that?
Where is that?
Yeah. And so it's in the San Fernando Valley, and I live in East LA, Montebello. And so
So you commuted.
So I was like, and my friend talked me into it. She's like, dude, just go. You're going to go against traffic. It's going to be cool. It's a long drive. Leave early. Leave right after work. You'll be fine. So I was like, okay. And so I showed up there, and the principal's like, oh, I don't know where I'm going to put you. Like, maybe a 1, a 2, or a kinder, first grade you're going to teach. And so my experience mostly was with upper grades. And so I was, man, kinder. So anyways, I ended up teaching kinder that year in Pacoima. And also that same year, Parent Revolution showed up to that school. Okay. And if you don't know about Parent Revolution, there's also, I talk about the privatization movement, the Walton family, Eli Broad. They put behind money, like fake AstroTurf groups, that they pawned them off as community organizers. They're doing good for the community. And so there's a stupid law that came into play called the Parent Trigger Law. Mm-hmm. And so what it says, if you get enough petitions, you can change a public school into a charter school.
Wow.
So you can, or you can, so there's like 4 options. You can change it. You can just fire the principal, fire, you can do a conversion charter. You can close the school completely, shut it down. Anyways, there were some paid organizers going around that community in Pacoima where I was teaching at. And so that year I was just in my world teaching, kinder, and there's so much prep. By far the hardest year of my life as far as teaching, because there's so much preparation. And then my first week of school, the principal's like, yeah, you're going to get a kinder class. And so she went around to all the other kinder teachers, like, give me 5-year kids. Wow. And of course they ain't going to give the smartest kids. They're going to, they gave me the misfits, the ones they don't want, And so,
the ragtag army.
Oh my goodness. I had the bunch right there. And so I struggled all year. But anyways, the principal asked me, he goes, hey, you've been around Gonzales. Do you know about this group called Parent Revolution? I was like, I sure do know about them, because I've been fighting them. I was organizing them there, and actually Antonio Virgosa was backing them at the time, and that's when he came out with public school choice and how it's good for everybody, this and that. Parents got to be able to choose they want charter or this, and so. And it's all like based on test scores too, and I learned about what test scores are all about, how to rig the system, kind of, and how they look down. That's a whole thing. Test scores on how rigged that is. It's all about your test scores, whether you're a successful teacher or not. So anyways,
so the scores your kids are getting in your classes.
Yes.
Okay.
And so, like one year, I actually just like taught to the test, I was like, okay, and so I had the highest test scores in my grade level because I was just teaching them test strategy, and I got so much praise for being a successful teacher, even though I was not. I was just teaching to the test,
You weren't teaching them what they needed. You were teaching them how to pass the test.
Exactly, yeah. And so I was just like driving that home, like, okay, just going over poor kids, just test strategies, But
they were your test strategy.
That's what everybody looks at, like, wow, that means they're smart, Anyways, that's a whole nother story, and so that is a determining factor that Antonio Virgosa, the privatizers, that movement was trying to looking at a school. Look at the test scores; they're failing. This is a horrible school,
So Virgosa is like the Walton's puppet, basically.
Yeah, yeah, big time. And so So, anyways,
they have lobbyists in schools. That's insane. That's what the
Yeah.
parent thing is, lobbying,
Yeah.
lobbying basically.